All right, Joseph Nieporte with AmateurGolf.com here with amateur golfer Tony Romo. Tony, we're in the locker room here at Seminole. You just got done improving every single day on your scores. This is your first week here. Summarize your experience here at Seminole.
Well, it's been amazing. I mean, the people here, the staff, they're incredible, and they run a first-class tournament. I mean, you hear a lot of great things about it. The golf course is exceptional, and it's one of the toughest tests of golf you're going to play anywhere, and it's a treasure, and I feel honored and privileged to, have the opportunity to come here and play. So I really appreciate the invite, and I just, wish I would have had a little better back on day one. I tried to manage it through, and wasn't a great score, but the last 2 days my back was better, and I played better golf, and today felt more like how I've been playing, and yesterday I did too, but I just putted a little bit better today. But shooting a 72 today and that kind of wind, it felt like on other golf courses those are 65 or 6s, but this golf course is just a true test, and it was really enjoyable.
Awesome. All right, I want you to rank these 4 pressure moments. In the booth with Jim Nance doing your first game, playing in an NFL game, playing in a PGA Tour event, and negotiating a contract with Jerry Jones. What's the toughest?
I'm going to say they're all a tie.
They're all a tie?
Yeah, they're all a tie.
When you play golf with Jim Nance, how many shots aside do you have to give him?
No, Jim's really good at golf. I think we just enjoy each other's company, and we play. And he's actually, he played at University of Houston, and he loves the game so much. It's really fun just because when we're playing, he can tell a million different stories about, players and history of golf, and I love golf and the history of it, so it's just really fun for me and him to be able to hang out. He's one of the most special people in the world, and I really feel like, when you get to play golf with him and just walk for 4 hours, it's one of my favorite times, of the year when we do it, 10 times a year, let's say, but it's really some of my favorite times.
I will say you're doing a great job in the booth. I've got a best friend who's an Eagles fan, Connor Petrone, and he, hated you when you played, but now he loves you. And Ryan's caddy, he's also an Eagles fan. He said that he became a fan of you today, so you got that going for you.
They're too nice. I tell you, I've become like a fan of like all teams. When you're playing, you're always rooting for your team and hoping like you're going to get in the playoffs, and you're trying to root for anything, but you're trying to be focused on just what you can control. But now that I'm in the booth, I really appreciate people and the guys who are putting their bodies at risk and just putting all the time in to be great, and whether it's a coach, an owner, players, and those type of people I root for regardless of the team. And I got even people in the NFC East I really like. I really do root for a lot of different players and people.
Going back to people you root for, you were an undrafted free agent coming out of college, one of the great undrafted stories, obviously. Tyler Smith, I'm sure that would have been a pick you would have loved while you were playing with the Cowboys. Who has been drafted so far this week, or someone who hasn't been drafted yet that you're excited to see come into the league this year?
Well, I haven't. Being out here, we're not on our phones or anything, so I haven't really studied it much as I was playing the tournament. But I'll take a look at it, tomorrow and the next few days and see exactly. But these guys study these organizations all year long to get ready for this, and so they rank all these guys on their board, and you try and make the best decision possible for your organization and your team, and then the system has to fit. But I think you're never going to go wrong taking a good offensive lineman. So and if his name's close to Tyron Smith, I think that's a good sign. If he's
Definitely
anything like that.
So Tony, when's your next tournament you're playing in?
Well, I have the U.S. Open qualifier coming up probably in about a week and a half. I want to say May 11th, 9th, 11th.
Where's that at?
Schedule. But it'll be up in Wisconsin, where I'm from.
Oh, nice.
So, I grew up there, so I'm going to go back there and see if I can get through. I'm playing, better golf. Just need to get the body right and the back healthy, but, I've improved a little bit.
Tony, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you.